Persephone, goddess of spring and queen of the underworld. Persephone, the radiant daughter of Demeter, goddess of agriculture, was as bright as the fields of flowers she adored. Her name was spoken with reverence, for she embodied both the innocence of spring and the profound mysteries of life and death. Yet her story, one of love, loss, and transformation, reveals her as a figure of duality, a queen of the underworld and a bringer of renewal. One fateful day, while Persephone wandered a meadow gathering flowers with her companions, her laughter filled the air. The earth trembled as Hades, god of the underworld, emerged from beneath the soil. He had fallen in love with Persephone and, with Zeus's quiet consent, sought to make her his queen. Before she could react, Hades swept her into his black chariot and vanished into the depths of the underworld. Demeter, upon discovering her daughter missing, was inconsolable. She searched the earth for Persephone, lighting her way with a torch, her cries echoing across the heavens. When Helios, the sun god, revealed what had happened, Demeter's sorrow turned to rage. She withdrew her blessings from the earth, and a great famine ensued. Crops withered, rivers dried, and mortals cried out in desperation. In the underworld, Persephone's transformation began. Initially resistant to her new role, she slowly grew into the queenly mantle Hades had envisioned for her. His court, a realm of shadows and forgotten souls, was vast and complex. Hades treated her with respect, offering her a throne by his side and making her his equal in governance. Though her heart ached for the world above, Persephone's natural grace and intelligence allowed her to bring order and compassion to the underworld. During her time there, Persephone's curiosity led her to explore the underworld's mysteries. She became a guide for lost souls and a voice of reason in a realm often ruled by despair. She also encountered the infamous pomegranate, its seeds glistening like drops of blood. Hades offered her the fruit, and whether out of hunger, curiosity, or growing acceptance of her dual nature, she ate 6 seeds. Meanwhile, Demeter's mourning plunged the earth into an eternal winter. Zeus, realizing the mortal world was on the brink of collapse, intervened. He sent Hermes, the swift messenger, to retrieve Persephone from the underworld. An agreement was reached. Persephone would spend 6 months with Hades as queen of the underworld and 6 months with Demeter in the world above. This compromise restored balance to the world, and with Persephone's return to her mother, the earth bloomed once more. The cycle of seasons had been. Persephone's time in the world above was a celebration of life. As she reunited with Demeter, the earth awakened from its slumber. Mortals celebrated Persephone's return with festivals, grateful for the renewal of the land. Yet, as the months passed and Persephone prepared to descend once more, the earth mourned her absence. Winter descended, a reflection of Demeter's sorrow. Persephone's dual existence became a powerful symbol of the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. In the underworld, Persephone ruled with a firm but compassionate hand. She was no longer the innocent maiden of the meadows, but a queen who understood the complexities of existence. Mortals feared her, yet they also revered her, for she was a guide for souls crossing into the afterlife. Persephone's presence brought a strange light to the shadowy realm. Her duality as both bringer of spring and queen of the underworld reflected the interconnectedness of all things. She taught that life and death were not opposing forces, but parts of the same eternal cycle. Persephone's story resonated deeply with mortals. She became a symbol of hope, reminding them that even in the darkest of times, renewal was possible. Her journey between the realms of life and death mirrored their own struggles and triumphs, her resilience and inspiration. Her name was invoked in rites of passage, from the planting of seeds to funerary rituals. She was honored as both a goddess of fertility and a guardian of the afterlife, her duality making her one of the most complex and revered figures in Greek mythology. Persephone's tale is one of transformation. She began as a carefree maiden and became a queen who bridged 2 worlds. Her story is a reminder that growth often comes from challenges, and balance is born from embracing all aspects of existence. As long as the seasons turn and life continues its cycle, Persephone's presence endures. She walks between realms, her footsteps bringing flowers to the earth and guiding souls to their rest, embodying the eternal dance of life, death, and rebirth.